Hello, everybody. This is Solananel. Thank you for coming back to our Darkest Dungeon series. The Crimson Court is out, and I am too poor to afford it. So we're going to be continuing with our Darkest YouTube Estate. We are again going to be attempting to get a few more dudes leveled up, so we can start attempting the endgame bosses in the Darkest Dungeon. I really would like, personally, to be attempting the Crimson Court, which would be right over here. But I just don't have money. Sorry, guys. What do we got? Do we have something that would be good for this fight? I'm a big fan of Hellions. No, we don't. Would you even do this fight? No. I didn't think so. I would love to be doing Crimson Court. Now, when I do get my hands on Crimson Court, we are probably going to start a new campaign to fully sort of experience it, you know? Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, okay. Alright. I like this setup. I would love to be doing the Crimson Court, but again, I don't have access to any money. What do you have that's causing you issues? Debuff? Yeah, that's fine. You're actually, like, crazy alright. So we want this guy to have the damage bonus, because he's going to be our finale expert. It's going to be his job to just sort of instantly drop down. I mean, this just gives him +5 dodge. I mean, I'll fucking take that. That sounds awesome. This one gives prot. We want that. We also want this for his resistances, because he doesn't deal Blight Bleed or... he does do debuff, but I think we might actually change that here in a sec. So this guy is our bleeder, so we definitely want something that increases his bleed chances, because this is going to be like his specific thing. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We're probably going to be keeping our... Where are we going again? We're going to the Cove. So we actually have a real good use for Eldritch Slayer. Awesome, and of course here we want some healing items. That's in position 2 though, and we're in position 4. So that's not that great. Wait. Where's my legendary thing? What the fuck? Did I not? Hold up. Oh. I didn't make all of my relics available. My bee. Who are we bringing here? What's your name? Oh, you'll be great at Ballard. There you are. 33% healing. Damage, stress, speed. I'd actually be sort of interested in giving you more speed, if I had something to do that with. One seems kind of shitty. Do I have anything that gives better? Do 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 do. I mean, no, it doesn't look like it. Prot and max health would actually be okay, but I think we'll probably just take Fortifying Garlic. Protect her from dots. Oh, hold up. We wanted to do this first because we wanted to turn off Bellow and pick up the stun. Of course we wanted the stun. Yeah, and we can take Bolster. I think that'll work. Let me double check. You have Finale, you have Dirk, and Inspiring with Harvest. That'll do. You have Inspiring, which you'll be able to use. You should take Slice off. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna try it. What is this? Oh, that protects against horror. I don't... Alright, so there's been, of course... Oh, we already had a bunch of that. There's been an update that came out with Crimson Court that just sort of changed the way a lot of abilities work. I have no idea how they work at all. I haven't seen any of the patch notes. We're going to keep playing this until I manage to get the money to play the Crimson Court, which, who knows. It's $10.99. Hey, if you're interested, paypal.me/Solananel. Get you right to my donation page. It is appreciated. So how about that goddamn weather, people? Like, can you believe how crazy it is right now? Like, I don't get, like, too preachy too normally. Because, one, I mean, I'm just a 26-year-old punk. Two, I don't work or anything, so it's not like the economy has a direct effect on me, besides for the fact that I'm poor. Right? Like, I mean, I normally go out of my way to not overdo preachiness. I think that's a fair assessment about my personality. I have opinions on things. Ah, damn. I really could have used that stun. You better resist that, you dick. Aw, you slut. And I don't want to get political, okay? Heaven forbid. But what the fuck is with the goddamn weather? You're dead. Like, we had 2 days of, like, middle of August level heat. I'm talking, for here in Canada, it was, like, really, really hot. Like, low 30s, really high 20s. Which, you know, isn't that crazy, but I mean, I live in a swamp. So when it gets that hot here, it is unbearable. And we had 2 days like that. 2 days in a row. And then the third day started to look like it was going to stay like that. And then suddenly, like, it was hot all day. It was super shitty. Oh my god, these things are just like the most stun resistant thing in the fucking world. What the shit? I'm so tilted. Right, so we had like this unseasonably that should have been sliced off. This unseasonable heat. That was just sort of everywheres.
Unforgiving.
And then all of a sudden,
Success.
the fucking heavens just open up, right? I'm talking intense wind, where they're talking about possibly overturning cars or ripping the sidings off of houses. I'm talking beyond that, we had hail the size of small rocks out of... we are not fucking doing that. I want to beat this mission. Go fuck you. I mean, we could probably do that. We have 2 stunners and 2 bleeders with the finale. Speaking of which, let's get back into position, please. Since we don't have scouting, we do have to check this room. This guy needs to get stunned, and this guy needs to get killed. Now, we are running double stress relief. Oh, that's so good. So, as long as we eventually get into a position where we can stun lock some enemies down, we're going to be in a good position to actually stress relief. Alright, that was a good hit. We're probably going to heal this round, everybody. Oh, well, there's that beautiful new Crimson Court shenanigans that popped up during Bear Taffy's thing, too. So yeah, like, hail out of nowheres, rain so hard that you could barely see. Like, out of literally nowheres. Ah, fuck, that's not good. I mean, we went from being this unbearably hot day to it just being beautiful, in my opinion. Lightning, thunder, it was amazing. I love the rain, personally. In rain like that, I go outside and I play catch, but I don't have anyone to throw a ball with. So it was just me out on my own, which is much more pathetic, I assure you. Ah, well, I didn't want that to happen. However, we find even more food. So let's just eat up a little bit.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
That's worth a lot of money. We don't need another move amulet. If we get more rubies, that's going to end up being more money in the long run.
If only treasure
I don't really care. Let's get back into position.
corruption.
And so I did go out for a walk around the block, and it was super refreshing because, again, for 2 days, I was just unbearably hot. And this just happened, and I looked outside, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to be out in that. And it was so refreshing, guys. It was so good. Holy shit, you find a lot of stuff in there. I would say I could get rid of that for this. I don't need that. Did I bring torches? I didn't. Oh shit. No, we don't want to do that because we want to Dirk Stab with this guy to set up the finale. Was also probably a misplay. We probably should have hit this guy. Just to see if we could kill him with the blade. Oh, I forgot that moves him forward. We need to go for the stun on this guy so we can have a few turns for stress relief. There we go. But yeah, like, it was just crazy. And I mean, again, I don't like to get all that political. Don't worry, I'll do it. I will get on a good Trump rant. I will get on a gay rights rant. I will get on every rant known to man if there's a good enough prompt for it. Doesn't mean I like getting on those rants. It just means that, you know, I'm the hero we need, not the hero we want. And I will definitely do my fair share of just a random rant. She is dead. So this one should actually go for the team heal. That's good. That's going to hopefully do a little bit of stress relief for me. So she's dead. All we need to worry about is that guy. Stress heal here. And I mean, the weather is so fucky, man. Like, our winters have been really, really warm for a very long while. Then all of a sudden, they're just ridiculously cold with intense blizzards. Instead of getting our storms sort of mixed out throughout the season, we're getting a huge amount of just like intense snowstorms. And again, now summer. People like, it's so hot way early in the summer. And then all of a sudden, it's just this huge shift in temperature, like immediate. And I mean, that storm like pulled its way across 2 provinces at least. Because they were putting warnings on the news all over the place. Not just for my province, but the province I'm originally from. Like, yeah, you could literally trace this storm tearing its way through our province. We had a tornado warning. We had a goddamn tornado warning. This province gets a tornado literally once every 15 years, maybe. And we had a goddamn tornado warning. That is, like, insane. I mean, because we live in a place that is literally just valley after valley. Like, this town in a swamp. Like, even my road, my house, is on a hill in a swamp. Right? Like, it's just not tornado weather. Right? It isn't. It's the sort of weather you'd expect. Like, tornadoes like really flat areas because they're able to build up more speed and power. So they don't really form in mountainous areas all that often, as far as I understand tornadoes. I could be horribly wrong. I'm not a meteorologist, or whatever the fuck someone who studies tornadoes would be called. Stun him again. He only has 70% resist. You slut. I think we need to give this guy finale too. That's good though. We'll get a heal out of this. Our stress is really low and our health is almost full. I'll take it.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
These are worth 250 each, and I have 3 of them. Yeah, no, this is worth way more. That's a full stack of money. You piece of shit. I'll take a map though. Fit. I didn't want that. I wanted shinies.
The darkness holds dominion.
You piece of shit.
Black as death.
We're not touching that because I don't 100% remember what we need to get through it. You should do that. See if you get the stress heal. No, it's a buff. Oh shit. Well, you're good. But yeah, man, fuck, the weather is so weird. I'm sorry I got off on a huge... I was on this rant, and then I just, like, mid-rant, just stopped focusing about it. We are all sorts in the wrong position. Fuck. Damn it. It's just there was a jester in first position. I didn't even think about it. It's alright. I think we can compensate for this. I was too impassioned about the weather to notice what I was doing. It's just, dude, there is something going wrong with the planet. I mean, I've always lived in areas where the weather is intense. Always. Like, I love that brilliant blue text that they have. I mean, when I was a kid, we would have snowstorms. Like blizzards that would hit so hard and so fast. You couldn't get out of your house. You had to open the door, let the snow fall into the house, shovel your way out of the house, and then climb up onto a snow pile. Like, we could walk among the top of the power lines because the snow was so high. But this wasn't just a random thing that happened after months of it being, you know, dry and warm winter. This was, you know, gradual snowstorms at first, getting a good few feet on the ground, but the roads were still usable. And then suddenly a massive blizzard hits that's just like, oh, we can't use the roads anymore. Right? Like, it's how the weather is hitting, right? I don't think... And of course, some people I know, whenever you bring up climate change and the like, they're like, oh, the climate's always been crazy. It's just, thanks to social media, you're noticing it more. And I'm like, no, I've always noticed it. It's not the fact that the weather is crazy. I mean, we live in a place where the weather's always been crazy. It's the fact that the weather is now inconsistently crazy that is my issue. It's the fact that the weather sort of is moving all over the place that is my issue. The fact that it'll go for unseasonably hot for a very long time, into intense storms, into this, into that. Dude, this is fucking scary. Because I really don't want the world to blow up yet. Because I'm not immortal yet. And I think that's pretty important. Eat. Alright, we'll get rid of this. You do this. Does that give you damage? Shit, it does. Fuck. Maybe, again, I don't know which one does stress relief or anything. I'm still learning.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must
I'll take
be
a
carried
shovel.
home.
Ain't nothing wrong with a free shovel. That's what I've always said. We're gonna get that chest after we camp. We surprised them though, so this fight could really... I didn't move back into position. The weather has me so tilted. Let's go with Retribution on this guy. He might die because of that now. Damn. That's not the heal, right? Yeah, this is the buff. Accuracy, crit, and damage. That's a big buff. Oh, come on, Chartreuse. Charas. You could have done better than that. We both know it. God damn it. Good hit. We, that's only 6 damage of bleed, but I mean, we have these bandages. We might as well use them. You're not the one with finale, so just do this. Alright, she's dead. You are the one with finale, so dive forward. What's that debuff? Stress? Nah, don't worry about it. God damn it. I really didn't want him to live. Oh my god. Does the repost give me a penalty to accuracy? No, but it does give a reduced to damage. I thought it gave a buff to damage. That must be the Highwayman's riposte, maybe? No, go for the slice off. We want to build a bigger bleed on this guy. Or not. Whatever. Now I wish we'd stress relieved. Still double kill. Triple kill. Yep. Alright. Oh my god. I'm like, just hit. If you just hit, I could stun him and we could get a round of stress healing in. Because, I mean, his stun resist now with the buff is only 85. We may be able to stun him again. Or not. Holy shit. We are rolling terribly today. So yeah, this video is going live today, which is Tuesday, the 20th. And right after this video goes live, I mean, like, immediately. So I mean, if you're watching this video as soon as it went live, I'm already streaming. I'm going to be streaming Fallout 4. I'm not doing the Steel Wolf narrative campaign right now. I kind of want to wait to continue that until I get a capture card so I can give it the love that I think that project deserves. Because I honestly feel I need to be able to edit more succinctly, if that makes sense.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Right? Because I think I had a really cool idea with that narrative campaign. But I also think that it's definitely something that needs a bit more work done. Than what I can give it just by streaming it.
The way is lit. The path
All right,
is
where's
clear.
my keys?
We require only
Let's
the
open this
strength
bitch.
to follow it.
All right, so.
A handsome
You
reward
slut.
for a task well
This needs to
performed.
be swept. Oh, you are the finale guy. Okay. Good. I hit the mic a few times there, sorry. Me mustache was itchy. Yeah, but no, man, the weather's really freaking me out. I have a really hard time that there are people out there who are climate change deniers. But I mean, I also understand there are people out there who still believe that the world is flat. Right? Like, there are people who are that insane in our day and age. Right? It's like they're globe deniers or whatever the frack they call themselves. I'm also gonna try and cut back the swearing a little bit in videos. I'm not a big, oh jeez, that crit. I'm not the hugest fan of just swearing. It's just, I have a father who was a sailor, and I grew up with him and his brothers who were coal miners, and you know, his father who was a coal miner, and his friends who were all sailors or taxi drivers. So, you know, it's just, they aren't really, like, the best sort of people for a kid growing up to listen to talk. I mean, kids hear swear words all over anyways. TV, movies, it's inescapable, honestly, in my opinion. If you can stun this guy, what is your accuracy? Why? You have a 90 accuracy. Nothing I'm seeing here is a deficit to that. Though, again, my ratio for my screen's a little screwed up, and I can't quite read the entire tooltip. Yeah, because I'm using a small screen that doesn't technically go up to the same resolution as my computer, or whatever. I don't know. Who fucking knows? Ah, see, I just said I was going to try and cut back on swearing. Immediately swears for no reason. It's not intentional, it's just, they just happen, and I want to work on that. One, because I do spend a lot of time around children. And two, just because, you know, I would like for the occasional young person to watch this without me feeling ashamed of it. Not that gosh darn it. I messed up again. I keep forgetting I'm trying to set up the finale. It's alright, this will deal some damage. Just take the stab. He's so low, we might as well. Well, poof. That was a good hit, good resist. Go for the stun again. Good job. That'll give us one free round of heal and stress heal. Or that. I mean, I'll do it.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright. So, there are 2 rooms left? Yep, so this room is our last room battle. So let's get back into position. We want this guy to have the damage buff. So that he can... we don't have any more holy water. Never mind. Let's go. Oh, well. No, good. Damage buff. No, resist buff. Oh my god, I'm the worst. Ah, come on, you had like an 85% chance. What's that debuff? Dodge and speed. I mean, that's not great, but it's better than what it could be. Especially because there isn't a fight in the room we're going into. We have 6 anti-venom. I don't think we're gonna run into the guy who needs this for. Immediately runs into a fight with that particular monster. That would be the worst. No. Yeah, just the weather's been really crazy lately, and I don't know, maybe it's affecting my mood. However, after those really hot days, followed by the really cool days, and the rain, it's now reached like a level of moderate heat and coolness, which is really nice. Like, again, it was a little rain. We're getting sort of like a gray overcast with light showers, which I love. I mean, you're talking to a man who, if he could live in London, wouldn't, because he hears the food is terrible. But if he could have London's weather, he definitely would. No, this doesn't move you forward, right? Yeah, it's the stun that does. We're gonna go for the execute on this guy. Damn. I was really hoping we could land that crit. Oh my lord. How did he dodge? He has a dodge of 9. And I have an accuracy of like 90. I mean, that's not good, but it means they can both stress heal if I want them to. And we might need it. I would like to build a bit more bleed on the big guy, though. Personally. Oh, our healer is way out of position, though. In hindsight, this is probably not good. Go for the harvest. That speed debuff is actually, like, really crippling. Thank God it's gone after this turn. That's not good. Oh, come on. We were doing so good. Darn it, resolve roll. I have 2 stress relievers. That should have never happened.
To withstand such an assault.
I love the text showing up. I mean, that wasn't cool. Oh yeah, so the negatives happen in like new and exciting ways now. Fearful affliction, like the fearful affliction that they can have. On their turn, they could attempt to flee the room. Right? They could like hit this button, the retreat from combat. And attempt to flee completely from the fight, which is crazy. Like, it takes both of them using their stress relief in a row to beat one stress that guy throws at us. Which is insane.
The wounds of war can
Alright, I think we're sort of managing to bandage the situation. With any luck, this guy will actually be able to attack this turn. And I mean, he's at like... He has to be at like negative 80% stress gain. 60. Yeah, let's try and get the bleed on this guy. Because we're not going to be able to stun him. So we'll set up the riposte. And go for the party heal. Man, all these healing rolls and no crits. It's kind of the poop. We still have... Oh, please resist the stun and push. Good. Man. I appreciate you and all the things that you do. Go for the another bleed. This guy will spend his turn stress healing. We want to get the afflicted guy as low as we can. There's the crit. Crush. Good job. He is almost dead. Even if this guy heals him, I think he might be pretty close to dead. We're dead now. Riposte!
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. I mean, that's annoying. But I think we're managing to recover our stress. This guy was over 100 at the start of this fight. So the fact that he's down to like 30 is actually pretty badass. Let's go for the buff. Go for... the stun will kill him anyways. Yeah. Alright. I was hoping to get another round of stress healing out.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Eat up. Take this. We don't really need that. That is worth 1,000 gold, though. And this is worth 15. I don't know how much a Blight Charm is worth. But it's probably worth more than 100. So let's do that. And let's get out of here. I think that was a good episode. That was a good mission. Tomorrow's my usual recording day. I just wanted to upload 2 Darkest Dungeons today.
Indeed, there is
And ramble about the weather because, you know, the weather. I thought I had way more money than that. But I guess that is, you know, 12,000. Hey, everyone leveled up to level 4. Everyone was already level 4. No, that's not right. I thought I took all level 3s. Manslayer is good. Clotter is good. I don't think Harvest counts as a range skill, so that's probably fine. I don't even think they have a ranged skill.
flames on the horizon.
Oh wait, to arms! A brigand party is raiding with
The wolves are at the door.
the hamlet's under attack. Well, that's no good. I mean, those are all useless. What do you have? Bulimic? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Well, this is a new event. The Hamlet. Level 6. I mean, I don't have any level 6s. And the only level 5 guys I have would be, like, not a frontline at all. Oh, that is terrifying. We'll, I already checked that. Yeah, I did. Which one of these is the Nomad? Oh, it's that one. Yeah, so this is low-key terrifying. Just saying. I don't quite understand what's going on, but we'll deal with it next time on Dragon Ball Z. I want to thank everyone for coming by again. My name is Saladinel. Please like, comment, subscribe, any of that good stuff. And hey, as soon as we get Crimson Court, expect the whole new Darkest Dungeon series, where we'll play hard mode, because I suck at this game and I want to get better.